Hey, it's Ray, and you are watching Sweet Baby Ray ASMR. Welcome to today's video, and Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, and if not, Happy Holidays. So today I thought I would do some Christmas themed triggers. And if you heard Hazel sighing in the background, she's really excited for that. Actually, she's pretty relaxing. She's so relaxed at the idea of Christmas triggers. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get cozy with a few things. I thought we could light a candle. This is a wood wick candle, so we'll get some nice crackling sounds in the background. It's a little crusty, but it smells really good. This one is Christmas Time by Nature's Wick. So let's go ahead and light that. Look at that. I don't think it'll burn that big the whole time. There we go. It's going down a little. It got really excited. The Christmas spirit in here is just off the charts. Okay. Now I don't want it to be too loud, so we will leave it over here. But I don't know, I really like the lighting. Let's leave it right here. I think this one's pretty quiet. Alright, how's that? Yeah? Okay. Next, let's make you a cup of cocoa. Let's just get so cozy with some cocoa. Okay, I've got a whole kit prepared here. Here we've got our mug. Let's pour some hot water into it. Okay, I moved the candle because it was getting a little loud. Can you see it steaming? It's pretty dark in here, so I don't know if you can, but it is hot and ready. Much like Little Caesars. Okay. Let's get our cocoa packet. We've got Starbucks hot cocoa, double chocolate. This one's delicious. stir it up. I got a wooden spoon because it's a lot less annoying than a metal spoon. Now, for the best part, the whipped cream. We've got marshmallow flavored whipped cream. Alright, now I'll do this a little far away because it might be a bit loud. But first, let's get those shaking sounds. Okay. Alright, that was pretty loud. But there we go, stacked high. And a little bit fell off, so I'm just gonna eat that. Okay, now for the final touch, let's get you a candy cane. No, I broke it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you want to split it? You can have the bigger half. All of this one. Alright, we'll still make it look cute. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, do you want a coaster? Here, don't worry. I've got just the thing. A toaster coaster, of course. What else would I use? What else would I use? Okay, there you go. Alright. What next? What next? I hope you don't mind if I keep eating my candy cane. Or my half of your candy cane. Next, let's do some fabric scratching on a stocking. Also, fabric crunching, I guess. I didn't realize how crispy this fabric was. Got my stocking with a snowflake and a fuzzy furry top. this is my dog Hazel's stocking, and we're going to put a stuffed bone, and a bag of treats in it. And my partner and I decided we didn't want to do stockings for ourselves this year. I don't know, we get tired of the stocking stuffers, and the candy isn't that, well, the candy's pretty good, but we got a whole box of the Marks and Spencer's after dinner mint collection, and it's a bunch of mint chocolate, like different kinds of mint chocolates. So that's what we got ourselves instead of a stocking this year. I know that Marks and Spencer's is a British brand, but they had a whole like collection at Target this year of different Marks and Spencer snacks. And I also tried the shortbread, and it is amazing. It's amazing. So if you have a Target near you, if you're in the States, or probably Canada, I would guess, and you have a Target near you, or if you actually live in Britain and have the Marks and Spencer's brand, it's so good. So good. The shortbread and the after dinner mint collection. Delicious. And it's funny, I know it's a British brand because I actually spent a semester abroad in Leicester, England, at Leicester University there. University of Leicester. It's been a while. It's been a few years. But yeah, while I was there, I went to a Marks and Spencer. I think it was just in the airport. But I tried their brand of salt and vinegar chips, crisps, and to this day, it's my favorite chips I've ever had. My favorite, like, potato chips I've ever had. Like, oh, so good. I'll never forget. Unfortunately, they didn't have those in the Christmas line, in the Marks and Spencer's, like, Christmas line in the States. Otherwise, I would have gotten so many, but the treats I had are really good. Okay, that is enough of the stocking. Next, let's tap on some presents. Now, these are presents that are being gifted to me that I haven't opened yet. So I have no idea what's in these, but I picked these because they're cute. This one, this little box, really cute. Presents, I just picked a few based on size. Like, I didn't want to bring a whole huge one. But when I started shaking some of, like, I just got this because it was small, but then I shook it, and I was like, what is that sound? What is in this? So, I'll update you after Christmas. But, I don't know, leave your guess as to what you think this is. Here's the shape. It's a little cylinder. And when I shake it, it sounds like something kind of soft and squishy in a metal tin. But there's like a little space in there. Like I can shake it around. I have no idea. Hopefully that makes a good sound. If not, I'll take it out. Mainly, this was what I wanted to do. Just some like wrapping paper crinkles. Okay, I have one more. That's kind of similar. Similar shape. It's also a cylinder, but it's like longer and thinner. This one has a little more squish to it. Like I can tell it has like a softer, squishier outside, but a hard middle. And just wait till I shake it. Are you ready? Liquid. What is this? Is it a tiny can of shaving cream? That's my best guess, but I don't think my parents got me shaving cream for Christmas. Can you imagine? I'll tell you guys, I'll post if I can. I'll probably post on my Instagram and Twitter because I don't have the ability to do community posts on YouTube just yet because I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers, or I looked it up and I saw that you can like request to do it, but you have to like have a community. I guess the ASMR community is my community, so I don't know, maybe if I stay below 1,000 subscribers for a really long time, maybe I'll eventually request to get the community tab because it'd be really nice. But yeah, I do have an Instagram and a Twitter. They're both in my bio on YouTube. Off the top of my head, one is Sweet BB Ray ASMR because I couldn't fit it, and one is Sweet Baby Ray. I think Twitter is Sweet BB Ray, like Sweet BB, like the letter B, Ray ASMR, and I think Instagram let me do the full name, Sweet Baby Ray ASMR. So look me up there. I'll also obviously link it in the description, and like I said, it's in my bio as well. So I will be sure to tell you what my mystery presents are after Christmas. Yeah, so it's enough present time. And I'm sorry, I'm just realizing it is getting so dark. So let me turn up the lights a little bit. I wanted it to be a little dark because I wanted to be able to see my lantern back here. But it's gotten really dark between like 4 and 5. It's not even quite 5 my time yet, and it is so dark. So I just turned the lights up a little bit so you can see my face a little more. Okay, next thing I wanted to do is some Christmas trigger words. Oh, actually, before I do that, let me lower this a little. I wanted to show you my shirt. Look at that. I've been wearing a Christmas shirt all this time and you couldn't even see it. It's Nike. It's not actually Nike though. I got this on Etsy. Nike. And instead of an eye, we have a little Grinch. The cartoon Grinch from, when did that come out? Like the 90s, I think? 80s or 90s? The old cartoon. The one most of us probably grew up on. But I love this one and I love the Jim Carrey one equally. Love them both. Well, I probably like the Jim Carrey one a little more. He's hilarious. But we've got the Grinch in his little Santa hat with his little pose with his like little belly out that Jim Carrey does so perfectly. So we've got that. I just wanted to do some Christmas themed trigger words. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. They were Christmas themed in my mind. I thought of a few things that I wanted to whisper in your ear. So first we've got milk and cookies, 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 milk and cookies. And then we've got holly jolly, 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 Kris Kringle, 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 chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, and Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Next we have peppermint, just like the candy cane. I still have a teeny bit left. A little bit of peppermint, a little bit of peppermint, a little bit of peppermint, a little bit of peppermint. Peppermint, 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 peppermint. And what did we put our peppermint in? Hot chocolate, 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 hot chocolate. Have you ever seen Polar Express? The classic movie, Polar Express. My partner hates. Oh, now that's just rude of them to drive like that. Don't they know I'm filming ASMR? Don't they know? Alright, we'll give them a minute to pass. Okay. Where was I? My partner hates Polar Express. She hates the animation in it. The animation style. I actually don't mind it a lot. the trigger words, the Christmas trigger words. Okay, last but not least, I wanted to read you a little bedtime story before I sent you off this Christmas Eve. Help you fall asleep, help you stop thinking about whatever presents you're gonna get tomorrow. It's time to relax, it's time to sleep, it's time to listen to me read Little Women. Little Women. Now, I bought this book, but I haven't read it yet. But it is the perfect Christmas read because it starts off in Christmas. I grew up I grew up watching the, again, I don't know what time it's from. It's either 90s or early 2000s. But that Little Women, I grew up watching that one. I was obsessed with the film score in it. It's by Thomas Newman, if you're a person who knows film scores. If you're not, like probably most people, Thomas Newman also did Finding Nemo. Among lots of other things, but those are two that come to mind, like Saving Mr. Banks, American Beauty, so many good ones. Yeah, if you want, you should look it up, especially the Little Women soundtrack by Thomas Newman. Gorgeous. It's a good, like, background music. I used to listen to film scores a lot when I did my homework in high school, but ever since I discovered ASMR, it has taken its place. I don't listen to film scores nearly enough now. I do still listen to the Harry Potter film scores and the Stranger Things film scores fairly often. But the other ones, I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna listen to the Little Women, Thomas Newman film score, and we can listen to it together. Separately, but together, you know. But yeah, let's jump into it. I am so looking forward to reading this, though. These pages, they're like, I don't even know what material it is, but they're not like rough paper, you know what I mean? They're like so smooth. Like, I don't know what it's called. But it's not regular paper, it's special. And the lines are, the edges are lined with gold. And then, of course you saw how shiny the front is too. So pretty. Anyway, enough chit chat, let's get into it. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Chapter 1, Playing Pilgrims. Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents, grumbled Joe, lying on the rug. It's so dreadful to be poor, sighed Meg, looking down at her old dress. I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things and other girls nothing at all, added little Amy with an injured sniff. We've got father and mother and each other, said Beth contentedly from her corner. The four young faces on which the firelight shone brightened at the cheerful words, but darkened again as Joe said sadly, We haven't got father, and shall not have him for a long time. She didn't say perhaps never, but each silently added it, thinking of father far away where the fighting was. Nobody spoke for a minute. Then Meg said in an altered tone, the reason Mother proposed not having any presents this Christmas was because it is going to be hard winter for everyone, and she thinks we ought not to spend money for pleasure when our men are suffering so in the army. We can't do much, but we can make our little sacrifices, and ought to do it gladly. But I am afraid I don't, said Meg. And Meg shook her head as she thought regretfully of all the pretty things she wanted. But I don't think the little we should spend would do any good. We've got each $1, and the army wouldn't be much helped by our giving that. I agree not to expect anything from Mother or you, but I do want to buy Undine and Cintron for myself. I've wanted it so long, said Joe, who was a bookworm. I plan to spend mine in new music, said Beth with a little sigh, which no one heard but the hearth brush and kettle holder. I shall get a nice box of Father's drawing pencils. I really need them, said Amy decidedly. Mother didn't say anything about our money, and she won't wish us to give up everything. Let's each buy what we want and have a little fun. I'm sure we work hard enough to earn it, cried Joe, examining